returning. And
Travis is one of the MYOB groupies.
And
great to be back.
He's bringing with him Craig Eaton, both the partners at this great accounting firm, MFA. Moody, you got to help me with
All
this
right,
one.
Moody, Familetti, and Andronico.
And I'm Italian and I'm having trouble with that.
I'm shocked, Rick.
It's the Americanized version of Familetti.
How'd things going, Travis? Keeping busy these days?
We're keeping very busy. We got a lot of good things going on. I think one of the biggest things that's been keeping us busy is just the pace of M&A transactions in the market. We've had a number of clients go through sale transactions this year, very successful ones, in fact. And we've got at least 6 or 8 I can think of off the top of my head that are all in the pipeline in various stages of selling right now.
Now, in your business, it's always good when your client is the buyer, not the seller. Is that right?
Absolutely. We've got some on the other side of the equation too. So, but you know, whether it's a buy or sell side transaction, there's always good activity and good you know, work for us to be able to get involved with too, and help our clients yield as much value as they can from that transaction.
And what is Craig? Why is he here today? Tell us. Hey, Craig, how you doing?
Craig's one of my tax partners, but I'll let him sort of introduce himself here a bit.
Sure. I'm actually just here for moral support for Travis. I'm one of his biggest fans. So, in any event, I'm actually a tax expert at Moody, Familetti, and Andronico. I got that all out in one quick sentence. So it sort of flows after being with the firm for about 13 years. I focus in on tax, and to kind of segue off of what Travis said with the transactions really ramping up, we're really involved in a lot of the due diligence side of things. One of the biggest areas, probably the hottest areas out there for individuals is, corporations, is the state and local tax. We're seeing that being the biggest hot ticket item out there. You look at U.S. business. Corporate tax, in just a global perspective, U.S. is probably the second highest, and I believe it is the second highest. It's quoted out there as being the second highest corporate tax rate. However, if you take state tax into it and you start looking at state nexus, there are in some cases where, depending on how you allocate your state tax, you could be paying more than a normal tax rate. So that puts businesses in a really tough spot where the rate actually is probably the highest in the world. And if you don't know the rules, you could really get caught up in paying more than paying tax on more than 100% of your income in any given state. So we're finding that as being an area of great concern. And if you don't handle these items up front, or you're not aware of them, or you don't hire the right professionals to help guide you through them, you're going to run into some major issues, especially when it comes to due diligence, because this is probably the top on the list of a lot of due diligence reports that people are scoping.